Hello guys, hope I am on time right now. It's 8:03. So I'll be waiting for a few minutes until the guys come. It's 8:05. So for today's live stream, we try to see the earning news impact on stocks. Hello, Corder White. Hello again. Wise man, thank you for coming. You come on time this time. so, um, so we are trying to discuss earnings news, impact on stocks, and how it shape the trends. And it is very, very important. You should know some stuff. At least when you trade, when you do short-term trading or swing trading, you know what you are doing. And when you should exit directly without thinking, and whenever you stay thinking and give the stock much room, or you wait too long, and then you see that most of the time you are wrong. Okay, most of the time, not all the time, you are wrong, and sometimes you are good, but to understand that in terms of probabilities, there are things you should do better than the other thing, and to be safe, it is better than to be sorry. And sometimes when you exit the trade, when you see some trouble, or you don't feel well with the stock, you exit the stock. It's better than to wait and you see it collapse. Okay, because it will take a big chunk of your money. And understand that you are not doing investing where you wait for years to see the profits. Understand that you are just for a few days or weeks or months, and then if there is no trend, you should exit the trade. Okay, as we have seen this week, we have Facebook. Most important thing, Facebook, it has gone like $15, but in the first day it goes down, and then the second day today it goes more. So you will never know where Facebook will be going. It might be going down more and more, and all your profits that you get in the gap up, you will lose it afterwards because you stay too long. Okay. Hello, Dolo Duwop. He says, long time to not see you. Yes, you don't come to see me. Okay, I don't know where you are. I'm always here, man. So as I told you, in terms of when you are holding a stock through the earning news, it means when you decide, you have the choice not to enter, not to hold through the earning news. Okay, so any stock that you hello Diron MC, thank you for coming. So since you understand that there is a big risk, either you have a gap down or gap up, so we have two things. Okay, so understand that it is a big deal. Either you decide and you take your responsibility that maybe you have a big gap up, you make a lot of money, but sometimes you get a gap down and you lose a lot of money. So understand that you should decide what to do. There is no one who will tell you. Okay? There is no one who will tell you because no one knows. If you are waiting for someone to tell you, you should hold, how he knows it is a gap up or gap down? No one knows. So stop thinking that there is one in the market, out of the market or inside the market, or he will know before the company gets the news. Okay, there is no one who would know, and there is no need to do predictions. Hello, Donna. How are you? Now, for me, when I do predictions, it's just um, for the gap up or gap down. I told you uh, in the video that Facebook or anyone, especially Facebook, it can go from 10 to 15, and it happens. It was 15. Okay, $15 up. I told you it's still about it from 10 to 15. It goes to 15, which is very good. But after 2 days, after 1 day or two, it goes down, as you can see. Now, when you hold for the earning news, understand that it is a big deal, and you should decide either to hold or no. Hello, free trader. Duna said Facebook is great. Yes, it has a $15 gap up, but it goes down. It goes down the first day and then the second day. So the more you stay, maybe the more it's worse, because you are losing what you get at the gap up at the open. Okay, so the more you stay, it means maybe you get something bad. Now, what to do later is depends on you. But the stock, it will either stay at the top for a few days, and then the stock decide either to go up again or to go down again. Because the people, they don't know what to do. There should be someone who is big, either mutual fund or someone who is big, who push Facebook up, or recommendations from analysts. When you go to some analysts, when you go to Facebook stock in some websites, analysts, they say yes, it is up, or it is a buy, or it is a sell, as they say always. So sometimes the people, they take this into consideration and they buy or they sell because of that. But in real, what pushes big stocks are big guys. It's not small guys, because you see that in order to move Facebook, each day you should have billions of dollars up in order to move Facebook. It's not like small stock where you put $10,000 or $20,000, the stock will move. Okay? So Facebook and the other stocks are big stocks that you should need also. Now, Duna said, I believe Apple will be strong on 430. Okay, I just told you, Duna, don't expect anything. Don't expect anything from any stock. It could be up, it could be down. So if you are going to buy, you should be responsible for what you buy. That's it. You say, okay. But for me, I'm telling you how I trade. I don't trade the news. I have never traded news. It means when I bought whatever stock, I should have bought it because of my criteria, not because of a gap up. Okay? Not because I think that there is a gap up and then I buy a stock before the earning news. I have never done that. This is just a pure gambling. Okay? It's pure gambling. Whatever you know, whatever they say, forget about this. Sometimes all the people say it's good, but the company says bad, and the traders will short the stock. Okay? So try not to always have a prediction. I don't usually do predictions in stocks. I don't. I just buy according to my criteria, and it shouldn't be before the earning news. It shouldn't be. It should be before. It's not because there is earning. Because there are thousands of stocks that have earnings. It means are you going to trade earnings? This will be another strategy. If you have another strategy and you are just doing the probabilities of gap up and gap down, yes, you can do a strategy about that. But for me, I don't have strategy about gap ups or gap downs. I don't. Okay? Now, Duna said, I have a good, okay week. Yes, thank you very much. Congratulations, Duna, for the great job. Free traders say great. We are back at the all-time high. No, there is no free trader. I'm telling you the truth. There is no what we call all-time high. Because if there is no all-time high, all the stocks should stop. All the stocks should stop from going up because you say it's all the time high. So it means it is time that the stocks are going down. So it is not. Now, free trader said the market might become volatile again. Yes, it might be. Depending on the news, depending on the mood of the market, it might be. Aranik said, hello, my friend. I day trend calendar training. I day trade earnings. Yes, you can. If you are doing day trading, it's okay. It means you wait until you see the news. You say, I am a gambler. It's your life. It's your money. Do whatever with your money. No one will stop you, especially in the stock market. Now, stock market are the biggest democracy in the world, where you do whatever you want with your money. No one will say to you why or stops you. You do whatever you like with your money. Any strategy that you are in mind. You do gambling, you do options, you do whatever. Okay, so it's a very good thing that everybody is doing what he wants to do. Duda said, I love the stock market. Yes. Some people, when they make money, they like it. But sometimes when they lose money, they hate it. But okay. Aranik said, I noticed that the news and analysts lie a lot for their gain. Well, what is the analysts? The analysts, they don't trade. So why do you say they lie? They don't lie because they don't trade at all. They don't. They just give you recommendations like this. Some they say buy, some they say sell. They don't care. It means they are paid to tell what they tell. So generally they don't lie, but they say what they should say. Cordell White said, I need this. I am still not profitable. Yes, Cordell White, the problem is you should learn. There is no magic formula that someone gives you and then you begin making money. You should train yourself with techniques and with strategies, and you follow the rules, and then after a few times you can begin making money. But until you reach that stage, you will still make money sometimes you lose. This is like everybody else. Okay? Duna said, should I ignore Yahoo Finance News? I don't know, Duna. If you are doing day trading, it's not finance. It's not Yahoo News. The news, they come from a source. If the company says something, all the websites, or they take this news and they present them. Okay? So it's not their news. It's not their news. It is the company's news. Okay? Anna Aranik, I tried option trading, but I realized it was better to day trade. Yes, anyone, listen, anyone finds himself or herself good in one thing. So if you like option trading and you have strategy and you become to have money from it, you try to read more, to study more, do more techniques, and maybe you stay in options and you become an option trader. You don't need to be everything. You don't need to be a option trader, stock trader, future trader, or forex trader. No, you should specialize in one thing. If you succeed, that's it. If you are making some money from options, why do you want to go to stocks? Or if you want more, risky, yes, you can go to forex, currency pairs, or you go to futures. These are more risky. Okay, you can lose a lot of money if you go to futures or to forex, because options, you can control the money that you put. For example, you want to put $500 in this trade, you can't lose more. This is the good thing about option. Option, in terms of control, what you put is all you risk is that money. Okay? But if you put futures or forex, understand that you can lose more than what you put, and sometimes it is too expensive. Free Trader said earnings season is always volatile, so always have that in mind. Now listen, volatility in price and volume is because of the news. Now if you don't like to have a gap down or gap up, and you want to do swing trading, don't do the news. Don't do the news. Just, especially earning news. You can have other kind of news that can happen, yes. But most of the time, earning news are the most popular one. And things can change a lot. Anna Nick said, I noticed that Wall Street people try to manipulate the stock. Now listen, Wall Street guys are doing what is good for them. They go long or they sell short. It's as you can do. Okay? So they are like what we call traders. Okay? So they are traders. So they do like you do. If you want to go long, who will stop you? If you want to sell short a stock, who will stop you? No one will stop you. Wall Street, they do the same. So you should understand the game. Understand just the game that anyone can do whatever he wants. Okay? So Duna said, I prefer to trade stocks. However, I use options to protect my long-term investments. Yes, but you should calculate these options, how much you lose if your stocks go good. Because if your stocks go good, your put options will be losing a lot of money. So try to see, or if you buy a stock and you put an option against it, understand that if your position in stock is big, your put option, it should be big also, if the stock is going down. Okay? So there are a lot of calculations because you are doing two things at the same time. So there are a lot of calculations you should do in order to maintain profitability. It means you will be profitable in the future. But if, for example, the stock you are going down and you buy a lot of option and there is a gap up, the stock will be good, but all your options will be gone, will be zero. So understand that. Anna, okay. Mustafa Leah said, Tesla, what happened? Just a minute, I will, Mustafa, I will check. And thank you very much for coming. I will check Tesla in a few minutes. Anna Nick said, I finally broke even from the last 2 weeks of options trading. It's okay. Hope you are not losing money. As an insurance, you said options are good. Yes, okay. Aliyah Uniro or Unijo, I can't spell it. Thank you very much for coming. Why market is always going up and down during one day? Okay. Alija's Unijo or Unio, you say why market is always going up and down during one day? This is because of the opinion of the people. Now you think that the stock will go up, you go long. I will explain this in a second. So look at this here, please. Now let's say today the stock is $20, 20 cents. This is the open at 9:30 a.m. Okay. The stock begins to go up like this. Now, you think that the stock now is 20.35. You think that it's going up. So you buy and you go long. You go long. It means you buy thinking that the stock will go up. Another trader, he thinks that the stock will collapse right now and will go down. Okay? It didn't go down right yet, but he thinks that after a few minutes, it will go down. So this guy will sell short. Now, let's see this guy. The stock was going up into 21. And then it goes down to 19.25. And then other people think that the stock will go up. It goes up to 20.40. So here we have the stock has one direction, two directions, three directions. All these directions is because of our opinion. Our opinions shape the stock. And we are a democracy. The more we have shares up, the stock will go up. The more shares down, selling short, the more the stock go down. This is how the stock market works. I hope you understand Aliyah's. Ana, Ara means Armenian. Oh. Okay. Now, Ara means, he said, I email you, remember, that's my friend for the Go device, advice, thank you. People sentiment, thank you very much. Now, let's see the question of Mustafa. He said, Tesla, what happened? I don't know what happened to Tesla because I don't follow it that much. We will see it right now. He say Tesla, what did happen to Tesla? Let's see. Now, Tesla is 235 today. It's going down. And it was 377. Okay, you can see. You can see this. Now, when you say what did happen, there is a downtrend. Okay? A downtrend, it means the stock is going down for any reason. People are selling short, people are selling. That's why the stock is going down. Understand that these stocks are very, very volatile, and you shouldn't, if you are new to trading, you should not play with these big stocks. Okay? Mustafa, try to be careful of these big stocks. Okay? And they are too big also. 335. Okay? It means if you buy 100 shares, you should put $33,500. And these stocks, like big ones, some are moving too fast, up and down. Okay? So because there are a lot of traders there, and they play a lot with these stocks. Okay? So let's continue our questions. I noticed, for example, Grubhub, I made money after earnings. I bought 68, sold at 74 next day. I sold 77 and I bought at 70, made money. Okay. Tesla said they would make more cars and failed to meet expectations. Plus, Elon just get in trouble with Security Exchange Commission. Now listen, the news give short sellers a way to sell short. But sometimes the stock is going down and there is no reason. Okay? So it is not always you go to find reasons and then to know what is it. This will never help you. If you hear the news right now and the stock is going down, yes, you are a day trader, you hear the news, you see the stock is going down, and then you sell short, then you make money. This is good. But if the stock have many days and you are not in the stock and you begin to search why is that, why the stock, if I tell you each second the stock goes up and down, can you tell me what is the reason? Can you tell me why in each second the stock goes up and goes down? Can you tell me a reason? So the stock is going up and down every second, every hour, every day, every week, every month, every year. So stop focusing on reasons, because the people, they don't need reasons to sell short or to buy long. For me, I see a stock going up, I buy. I don't care what is the reason, because sometimes no one knows the reason. A mutual fund is buying. How can you know that a mutual fund is buying? How? When he finishes buying in 6 months or 1 year, and then he put this information into the stock that this broker has bought, or this broker or this institution has bought 10 million shares of Facebook, for example. But when they are buying, they will never tell you, and you will never find it in the news. So try not always to find a reason, because you just waste your time. You are just wasting your time. If you are a day trader, yes, you should focus on the news, and you should always have a news alert. If you have a news alert and you are day trader, even from your cell phone, if you have a news alert and you are at work or you are in a place, you can, if you find something good, you can sell short. If it's bad news, if it is good news, you can go long. If you are a day trader, but if you are just collecting information, this will never help you for anything. It's just you get information for nothing. Anna Rick said market manipulation, long-term investors always win. So long-term investor always win if you are in a good stocks. Because if you own a stock that it is bad, you will lose a lot of money. Okay? So investing, it's not all are good. Investing is when you have a lot of stocks. You don't rely on 1 or 2 or 3. You have a lot. And then the average will be good most of the time. But if there is a bad year, everything will collapse. You can see 2008 in order to know exactly what I'm saying. Go to 2008. Most of the stocks lost 50%. It's too much, 50%. Suppose that you are 60 or you are 70 years old and you want to retire. You have $1 million. And then 2008 comes and then you lose $500,000 in 1 year. Is this good? No, it's not good. You lost a lot. Because this $500,000, you stayed 20 years or 15 years or 30 years making this $500,000 and you lost it in 1 year. So it depends where you are. But most of the time, if there is a bad year, every investor will lose because most of the stocks will go down. Okay? Aijas, he said, is price action trading combined with reasonable fundamental the best strategy to short for short term? No. No. I don't use fundamentals. I am not an investor. What's the thing that you should use when you say reasonable fundamentals? What does it mean? The company is not really directly linked to the price. That's why if the price is going down, although they are doing good, okay? Although the company is doing good, but you see the price is going down. So what you should do? What's wrong? Price action is the real thing in the stock market. Okay? It's the big guys who manipulate everything in the market. So sometimes big companies and the stock is not doing that well. For example, look at Walmart. Walmart is one of the biggest companies in terms of earnings. It's one of the biggest in the world. It's like 7 or 8 or 9, or it depends on each year, it changes. But it is one of the biggest in earnings. But why the stock doesn't go to 1,000, 2,000 like Amazon or like Google? Why? You see that? So the fundamentals doesn't help you that much. Doesn't. Long term, you should see fundamentals when you are looking long term. Not short term, long term. Short term, you should look for trends like we do, like swing trading. Swing trading, we are looking for short term. It means less than a year. Short term, it means less than a year. Less. Few days, few weeks, few months. This is swing trading or short term trading. If you are looking for investing, you can go more than 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, or the whole life. Aranik said, my mom in 2008 lost in Wamu, Washington, She lost 100,000 from what? From what is the capital that she has before 2008? Because you say $40. What's this $40 do with 100,000? I don't understand. Ara, could you put her capital principal before 100,000 lost? And what's this for $40? You say, oh, it went from 40 to $2. But listen. Nah, the 401k, they don't use one stock. They use mutual funds. I think you are wrong. Ara, please. Ara, 401k, they don't use one stock, pink stock. They don't use pink stock. You are wrong. 401k, by the rules, they should have mutual funds, not stocks alone. Maybe you are wrong in this. Yeah, you can check all the mutual funds that it has. But usually you can't buy a single stock in 401k. You can't. Oh, okay. Okay, yes, it happens. But understand that 401k it has mutual funds, and mutual funds has a lot of stocks. You understand? No. I'm just speaking about your information that you give. Try to check again your mom's 401k. It should have mutual funds, not a single stock. If mutual fund has a single stock, yes, but it couldn't be that big because they share everything in that mutual fund. So that mutual fund, if it has that stock, yes, it could be it could be a big deal. Yes. As you said, investing in general, you should look for fundamentals. This is something very, very important. Because you are staying with a stock or this company many years, it's not just you buy a stock, after 2 weeks or 1 month or two, you begin to see a lot of money from investment. No. You should stay years. Since you think that this stock has excellent fundamentals, so you should stay years. Okay? So when you stay years, most of the stocks that have good fundamentals are chosen by mutual funds and by banks and by big investors, big institutions, big retailers. All this, they are looking for companies that are stable and they are progressing to the future. Earnings, profits, more income. Like there are some companies that they make always a new income to the company. Okay? And there are some companies that they rely on one thing. Now, if you rely on one thing and this thing collapse, all the business will collapse. And this is what happened to most of the companies that are weak. Okay? So now, for example, why, for example, Amazon kills everybody? Amazon, because you will have bigger choice online without going to any store. Millions and millions of things. You can, for example, compare prices, see the reviews, see where it comes from, see what the people say. It means Amazon kills everybody. In electronics, in everything, it kills. That's why a lot of companies, they go online and they try to compete with Amazon. If they don't compete online, they will collapse. Because if you rely on the stores in your town, you will find few items and the prices are so high. Okay? I just said price action trading is your best recommend strategy until price action. Yes, I use price action because we are following trends. Trends, no one will tell you that there is a trend. This is strategies and techniques in order to find a trend. It's not something that you go to a company and you find, because it is related to the price. Okay, it's not related to the company itself. So that's why traders try to see the price action. Now, if you are a day trader, yes, you can use volume, you can use the news when they come right now. Not the news of yesterday. It should be the news of now. And you will see the price. If the news influences the price, you will see it. Now, when you see it, you take action. Either you buy long or you sell short. Okay? Cordell White, do you use RSI for trend watching? No. I don't use indicators at all. In stock market, there are 300 indicators. If one is working, why we have 300? All these indicators are small strategies. I don't use other people's strategies. I use only my strategies and my techniques. Okay? So forget about RSI and the other MACD and the other stuff. I don't use. Overbought, oversold. This overbought and oversold is for retarded people. You know, retarded people. This is those people who use RSI and the other stuff. It's the strategies that no more is using them. Or the people who think that strategies should have a lot of variations according to the stock. Where is the stock? Is it going down? Is it going up? Is it in the middle? Is it trending into a range? There are things that you should see in the chart in order to decide. So we are chartists, or trend followers, or swing traders. Okay? So we are not using this kind of indicators, because each indicator you are using, they will never tell you what is the criteria. They will never tell you. If you change the number of the anything that you use, if you change their numbers, everything change. Sometimes they ask you, here you buy, and you change the number, it asks you another place. You change the numbers, it asks you another place. So there is no one place what you buy, so it is useless. It's like moving averages. It's like the same as moving averages. Wherever you put a moving average 200, or you put 100 or 50 or 20, whatever you put, it will change the outcome. So if the outcome is changing, it means you can't rely on it. For me, when I tell you you should buy here, it's here on time. If it doesn't work here, it's all right. Now, Nick said, you are right when you say analysts or people on CNBC, they lie to promote their interests. No, listen. They don't lie. In general, they don't lie. They give you the information of the past. They don't lie. In general, they say the truth about the past. But they ask you to buy because of the past. This is the problem. I have explained this many times. Nick, I will explain this more one time. Okay. So listen here. Now in 2018, this is January. Analysts were saying to the people, buy. 2018 will be an excellent year. That's why I know you don't believe me. There are some people, they don't believe me. But when they see the video I have made, they will recognize it. Now, on Saturday, when you see all this high like this, on Saturday, I think 27 December, January 2018, I made a live and I say there should be a correction in the market. Correction is when the stocks are going down for a certain reason. Now, how do I know this? This is just a feeling I get. This is the first feeling I get through all the years from 2010 to 2018. I have never had this feeling except in 2018. Now, this is Saturday. On Tuesday, next Tuesday, the stock market go down so badly. And from now on, I begin to make videos about especially Dow Jones. You can watch my videos beginning from this live. I have made other lives. Each week I made a live. But they were all good. I have never said that there is a correction. But in January, I felt there is something wrong. When I go online, I find analysts asking people to buy heavily. It's a good year. Buy heavily. Now, people, they begin to buy because you see, 2018 in January, it was so good. I feel that there is something wrong. And then we have the collapse. So you see, I just said, what is your next live stream? Most of the time, it's Friday at 8 o'clock Eastern time, like today. Most of the time. If I want to change, you should be subscriber and click the notification, or you can send me an email on Friday. You can send me an email in the morning or in the afternoon on Friday, and I will let you know. But most of the time, I announce that there is at 8 o'clock because I can't promise something in the future. As I told you, it's like a stock. It's going up, it's going down. You might be sick. I might be sick, you might be sick, I might have something to do else, you know. But most of the time, it's a Friday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Before, I did it at 10 o'clock on Saturday. But some people ask me to do it on Friday, so I did it on Friday at 8 o'clock. So I will try to see what is the best time for everybody, but understand that it is not. You can't have the best time for everyone. this is very funny. I just said, why stop loss orders did not work in 2008? No, because the people, they don't use stop loss. Why you say stop loss doesn't work? You have a stock, put stop loss at any price. If it goes to the stop price, it goes. You exit the trade. But it is 1 year. It means those people are investing. They don't just, because the stock goes down, they exit. Because they are investing. When you invest, it means you don't just get out at any moment. Most of the people who invest, they invest for 10 years, 20 years, or 30 years. So if it is a bad year, next year, the other year, it will be good years. So stop loss, when you use it, you exit. Okay? Maybe you are asking another question. You said, maybe if the stock, let's say, is 100 right now, after many years, and the stock begin to go down, and you ask me, now it is 80. It was 100, now it is 80. And you ask your question, why this guy hasn't exited? Because he's an investor. He shouldn't just exit because the stock goes down 10% or 20%. And if all the people exit, how do we have a stock market? All the companies will go bankrupt. Because if all the people they sell, who will be in the stock market? Okay? Yes, but listen, Ijaz, try not to give a solution that doesn't exist. What if the stock goes 50% and then at the end of the year it comes back and you don't lose any money? What do you think about that? So you should not say exit to investors. Investors are looking for the company. If it is good, they stay with it. But in 2008, it doesn't mean that the company is bad. It's just because short sellers, hedge funds, and the news are bad, and the people, they begin to sell short stocks, and everything collapses. It is the value of the stock that goes down, not the company. The company is still making money and the people are still working. And you will never know if it goes 10% or 5%, 20%, 30%, 50%, or 70%. You will never know. So if you can't bear 50%, so you are not an investor. You should not be an investor. Because you will never know what will happen. Okay? istockmarket@yahoo.com. Send me an email. My email is always in each video. So please send me an email. Here is my email. And here is my website. Most of you know it, but the new ones, they don't. Yes. So, Ara, Nick, you have sent me an email before, so send me an email with whatever question you have. So, since we are speaking about the earning news, many stocks in this week and next week and the other week and last week and every week and every day, there is earning news. But there are some stocks that don't respond because there are not a lot of analysts they speak about them. So the people are not interested about these stocks. Okay? Since there is no interest, there should not be gap up and gap down. So the more we have analysts, the more we have websites, CNBC, talking about this company, the more we have people, the more we have gap up or gap down. Because, let's say, for example, Facebook. Facebook, it is one of the biggest stocks that the people see. Okay? So, it's normal that the people, when they hear the news, they begin to buy. This, I'm speaking about day trading. I'm not speaking about swing trading. After the market close, if it is good news and the stock begin to go up, everybody who are day trader, they go and they begin to buy. Because it's a big stock and it could be a good thing. Okay? But understand, there are some stocks that you see that it has an earning news, but when it comes the earning news, nothing happened to the stock. It goes 20% down or 50% down. It can go $1 up, but it is not a big deal. No one is interested. So understand from now on that earning news goes, but sometimes it's not only earning news. It is any other kind of news of the company, good or bad. Okay? We have splits, we have sometimes we have companies that emerge, acquisitions. Sometimes a company bought another company. It's like that. So always we have news. Always. Whenever you go online, you find some stock has news. It could be good, it could be bad. It can influence the stock, yes or no. It depends. Okay? So you should always, if you are a day trader, no. I just said price action contains all news. No. Price action sometimes has no news. If you see a trend, it has no news. Have you ever seen someone tells you that there is news, that there is a trend in Facebook or any other stock that should be a trend and you should buy now because there is a trend? No one will tell you this. This is not news. This is price action you should know by itself. You should have techniques and strategies to know about this. People who follow fundamentals, they don't know this because it's not from the company. It has to do with some people who are buying heavily. Okay? There is no news. Let's say, I give you an example. A mutual fund decided to buy a small stock which is at $30. Okay? This stock, let me give you a chart, like an explanation. In order to understand the trend, is from here. Here, the stock is $35 or $36. Now, a mutual fund manager, likes this company, XYZ, this company, he likes it. It's $35 today. He begin to buy. Now it is $79. Now, when the stock begin to trend, this is a trend. Here, no news. No news in the whole trend. No news. There is no earnings. There is no news. The company, there is no news in company. And there is a trend for 3 months. Now, this trend, in order to know about it, you should know a strategy and its techniques to know if there is a trend, yes or no, and if you can follow, yes or no. This is something that you should know because of your strategy. Price action. There is no news most of the time. No news. There is no news here. A company said, our stock will be going up from 36 to 79 in 3 months. Come today and buy. Is this what you are looking for? It doesn't exist. Okay? So it doesn't exist. And that's why it is difficult. It was difficult. Now, if you like a company and you think it is good, you invest in it and you stay many years. And you can see gap ups, gap downs, stock go up, stock go down. So this is investing. You have to see everything. Okay? You have to see everything. This is investing. But you should rely on fundamentals. It means you rely on the company thinks that it is good, because this is the good thing, and maybe a mutual fund or institutions or investors will buy your stock in the future because they see good things. Okay? But don't expect someone to tell you that because no one even, for example, for me, even if I see a trend, beginning of trend, and I buy, this doesn't mean that I am right. Until a few days, few weeks, few months, until I see the trend bigger and bigger and bigger, and I begin to make more and more and more money, and then I say I'm right. Okay? So it doesn't mean that I know the future, but I know the price action, how things work. That's it. I can succeed, yes or no. It doesn't matter if I miss the thing and it doesn't work. I should see another stock. Okay? IGS Genio, what institution investors look for before buying stocks? What institutions investors look for before buying stock? Listen, there are a lot of things. You can go and read a Graham book that Warren Buffett has read. You read it and you understand it, and then you do like Warren Buffett. Okay? But most of the time, it's money, it's the company that it is good with competitor and it is making money. Okay? Because a company that eats the parts of the others is good in competition and it stays longer, and it makes a lot of more people. As I told you, look, for example, Amazon. Why Amazon becomes big and the other retailers, they are not? Why? You should dig into the good companies, why the people, they like these companies and they don't like the others. Because if you like a company, you buy it. And this, there is no one who will teach you this. You have training, you can take training, you can take some device, but you should read more and you decide which company is good for you. Anna Nick said, why lose thousands get trained by him? Who lose trained by him? By whom? You understand that these things of investing, it depends on many things. It doesn't depend just on one thing. The proof of that is that 2008, everybody collapsed, although the companies are good. You see that? So there are other criteria that you should see, but you should do the criteria by yourself. You should search. Read books of investing. Try to see why these companies are big. Try to search in them. Try to see some people who write about them, and then you collect some criteria and then you apply it on stocks. And then you can do about the thing. You said, I am talking about my friend. Who is your friend? I don't know who is your friend. Robert Lowe, sir, what's your opinion on emerging markets? See, emerging markets, you should see yourself how understand that in the world we have a lot of stock markets in the world, okay? And sometimes in a country there is a bull market. All the stocks of that country is doing good, but you go to another market, you find it is bad. Other market, you say it's medium. America is good, like this. And each few years we have new markets that emerge with the stocks. For example, you have marijuana stocks. These years in Canada it was legal, here in America in some states. So these markets flourish for a few years. Some companies, it's flourishing, and the people, they take advantage of this and they can buy when it's beginning. Now, options are a scam. No, it's Ara, it's not a scam. It is part of the game. If you don't understand, if it is risky for you, don't do it. It's like futures, it's like forex. Okay? You should always do the thing that it is comfortable for you and the risk is good for you. If there is a lot of risk, like options, 100% risk, because all the money that you put, you can lose it all in 1 minute, or in 1 day, or 2, or in 1 week. It's not like in stocks. If you buy a stock, you can't lose it 100% except when the company go bankrupt. Okay? But options, wherever you put, you can lose it all. Okay? You say Baidu, China stock. Yes, what's the problem with Baidu? Baidu and Baba, and there are thousands of stocks that come here. And they are registered here. It means they get the money from America here. It is a Chinese, yes, but it is in our stock market. Aliyah said, how important is percentage of stocks held by institutions investors? How important is percentage of stocks held by institutions? Listen. You know, you go back with me to how private company becomes public. There is no what we call percentage or something. But the most important thing is that we have what we call the owners. The owners is the first owners who own the company before it goes public. And then we have mutual funds. When it goes to the public, it becomes mutual funds, institutions, single retailers, and you and I and everybody else. But don't think about percentage and percent, because all the company, all the shares are sold. Okay? So there is no percentage or institution, and you begin to see, because I told you there is something you don't understand. I'm trying to see. It is not the shareholder who changed the stock. It is the action of buying and selling. This is what changed the stock from up to down or down to up. Because when they begin to buy, yes, they influence, but it is stopped. Okay? Other people comes to play. Other institutions, other people, investors, banks, anyone can buy at any time. So this percentage that you talk about is changing every day. So don't rely on any shareholders of the stock. Try to see how the price will change. I will show you. I will show you an example. It's just for explanation. Okay. The stock is $35 today. This line is where you bought. Let's say you purchase here. Okay? Let's say it's 1st January 2019. You bought it at 35. Now it goes up today. Here is 25 April 2019. Let's say the stock is $62. Now 35, okay, this is the uptrend from 1st of January to 25. It means 4 months the stock has nearly doubled. Then it goes down, and then it goes down. Now it is $11. Now, for example, today here when it reached 35, it is, for example, June 23rd, and now here it is August. Okay, August 15. So it doesn't matter for the company. This is the company. Here we have the owners. The owners. Here we have mutual funds. Here we have institutions. Here we have investors. Here we have banks. Here we have, I don't know. So all these are buying the stock here, here, and here, and here, and here. Maybe they are the same. But what makes this change is when one of these guys here, all these guys can change the company, but the owners here, they don't sell. Okay? Most of the time they don't sell. If the company is doing good, they don't sell, because if they sell, the company will lose and these people will control the company, because the company should have always a percentage, let's say 40% of shares owned by the company, executives and the company. So these, they will never sell, because if they sell, the company becomes, the people will own the company and the company disappear. And they fire the executives, as Warren Buffett has done to Berkshire Hathaway. He fired the guy who was the CEO of the company when he was a major shareholder. He fires the CEO himself out. Why? Because Warren Buffett owns more than the CEO and the other guys, so he has a power to change things in the company. So he fired the CEO. So you understand? So don't focus on the percentage of the owners, but what you should do is try to see how the things go up, things go down. Okay? So this is the most important thing that you should focus on. And Robert Lowe said, what's your strategy of deciding how many you buy or sell, what time to buy or sell? These are rules and criteria of my strategy. So I can't just give you the training for free. I'm not training people here. Okay? So, Robert, if you are interested to know how I trade, how I do my portfolio, you can either order my training, or you can do a golden subscription, or you can do whatever you want. Just go to my website, check the subscriptions, check the training, and send me an email and I will help you. Okay? Because what you are asking me, how is your training? So, everything I do has rule. Okay? And there are criteria that you should follow. And then you have the choice to use whatever you want. In variables, you can use whatever you want. But there should be a training, there should be techniques you should follow. Anna Nick said, pay for itself training. Don't lose money. Get a training by a teacher. Now, listen. When you trade, you make money and you lose money. But at the end, you should make money. If your strategy is good, you should make money. Because whenever you buy a stock, there is a chance you lose money. And there is a chance you make money. So this is probabilities that I'm teaching. If you go to my website, you find ebooks, you find videos, training. You take whatever you want, and there is a discount. the best thing you do is, if you can do golden subscription or silver subscription, is better, because you have a lot of training for free and you don't have to buy. You just subscribe and begin to study. Okay? Thank you, guys, all of you, for your questions. But understand, Robert, understand that's why a lot of people that I have taught before have never known what is trading. And this is very good. Why? Because they have no knowledge. When they take my rules, they begin to understand clearly from the beginning. Now, when you are trading for many years or many months or many years, you have acquired some habits. Sometimes these habits are bad. And you should force yourself to change your bad habits to good habits by changing techniques. For example, I will give you 2 bad habits that kills everything that you have. Okay? So this is just an example. Okay. Let's go to explanation. We use the same example. This is a green candlestick. You bought a stock at $35 today. This is today. We put a green line because I put a green line where I bought. So green line, it means where you buy. And it is today. Now, some people, I will tell you a scenario of 2 things that happen in the market, either up or down. I will tell you how a beginner works. Now, a beginner, when he begins to see some money, let's say 35, it goes to 37. He bought 100 shares. Now, since he bought 100 shares, the stock goes $2. His profit is $200. Now he sells. And he finds another stock. So he made $200. But the stock goes up to, let's say, to 70 in 3 months. Now, instead of this guy is making $3,500 from 35 to $70, instead of making this profit, he makes this profit. So this is a professional trader, and this is a beginner. He doesn't know what he's doing. Now, let's say the stock goes down. Now, it is 33. Now, let's say this professional trader, what does he do? He sells. He lost $200 in this trade, and he is looking for another trade. What does this beginner do? He wait until it becomes 21, because he doesn't want to sell. He thinks that the stock should go, and he begins to hope the stock will, because he doesn't accept the loss. He will lose more, and from 21 to 34, he loses $1,400 from his money. Now, these scenarios, 2 scenarios, this is the difference in general between a beginner and a professional trader. Now, these things that I'm showing you, in order to, in the future, to become a good trader, you should acquire a new habits and techniques and rules. when the rules come, you should apply it. You should not think twice. There is no thinking twice. You think only once. You decide what you do and you continue with the trade. Okay? So most of the beginners are stubborn. Stubborn, it means they see something and they hope for something else. With bad decisions, with bad techniques, with bad strategy, all this with bad character, you will lose it all. Believe it or not, there are some people who send me emails after they lose all their money and then they ask me for help. I say, man, you have 50,000. Now you have 2,000 and you want me to help you? Why you don't stop at 5,000 or 10,000? You see your money is going. Stop. See what's going on. You don't understand? You contact me. At least I will give you recommendations. You go to do some training or something, and then you understand that you are doing something wrong. And then you stop doing something wrong, and then you change to be doing something good. If it is 50,000, you lose 10,000, it's okay. You are a beginner, you don't know how to trade. But this 40,000, in 1 year or two, it becomes 50,000, 60,000, 70,000 because you know how to trade. Okay? It's better to stop what you are doing when you are doing wrong and to begin doing good. It's better than to stay all your life, 10 years, you lose all your money that you have saved, and when you see there is nothing left for you to do, and then you go to someone and you say, oh, I ask help, I have $1,000, how can I make money in the stock market? Okay? So, you should, at least, if you begin to lose too much, understand that in the future, you will be losing more. Why? Because you are doing some techniques that are bad. You think they are good, but they are bad. How do you know they are bad? It's just because you are losing too much money. It's very simple. And that's why in the brokers, they say green and red. When you see everything is red, and you continue with red with 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, understand that you will blow your account in the first year. I love Djellala. How are you? Are you excited about the Uber IPO? I know it is coming, but I didn't see. Do they say a date? I didn't see it. Lyft was a failure right now, so we should see. We should see Uber. Maybe it's better than it. I didn't check. Oh, let's see. I love Djellala. What did he say? It doesn't make sense to risk money to make money. Yes, if you are looking for a job, you sell your time. Let's say you apply for a job. Okay? You apply for a job. They tell you it's $15 an hour. No, I love Djellala. Let me make an example. With this example, you will understand that in doing business, if you don't risk your money, how can you make money? It means if you are doing any kind of business, you rent a store, you buy merchandise, and then you begin to sell. But no, who knows? Maybe you fail. If you fail, you lose money from the merchandise, you lose money from the rent, you lose money from the people who work with you, you lose a lot of money and then you go bankrupt. This is when you risk money. Now, no, listen, I love Djellala. Listen, don't change the subject. Let me finish what we are talking about and then go to another subject. So we are saying that it doesn't make sense to risk money to make money. Now, how can you trade then? If you don't buy something, let's say you buy Facebook or Twitter or any stock, you understand that when you buy, you are risking your money. Okay? So if you don't risk, you can't have money. That's the common sense. You are thinking about the job. That's why the people who do the job most of the time are poor. Even if you have a good job, you are living good in all your life, but you are not wealthy. The only people who are wealthy is that the people who are doing business. Because when you do business, you work for yourself. You don't work for other people. When you have a job, you sell your time for another guy. Because the other guy who owned the business, they don't want to do your job. That's why he gives you money for your time. And he takes all the money of the business and he gives you little money. Okay? Uber price is 45. Is it good or it's gonna open too high again? Now, when did Uber will be launched as an IPO? Because I didn't check. I didn't check from weeks. No, you don't listen. You are confused about risk, about losing money. You Ajas, and I love Djellala. You don't know the thing about risk. You must risk your money. If you buy something, you are doing a risk. If you buy a stock in the stock market, whatever is this stock, big or small, you are having a risk to lose money. So, if you don't want to risk, you should not trade. You should not invest. You should get out of stock market. This is as simple as that. Uber said, do you play leaders break out post earning when they have a gap up? If they have a gap up, it's over. They can go down. I don't play this play. No. You say June 1st, maybe? Okay, we will see. We will see for Uber, because I know they say at the end of April or May. So until we have the date, it's okay. And you said Vivi Bubble Tea, how are you? So excuse me for a minute. I will come back. Just a minute. I'll bring more coffee. Hello, guys, again. So for Uber for forever, he said, "Do you play leaders breakout post earning?" You give to a lot of things that I don't use, and I have special techniques for every situation in the stock. But I don't play the gap up or gap down. I don't buy before the gap up or gap down. I don't. Because if you do that, it means you are playing a risky thing. Because when you buy before the news, you will never know if the stock is going up or going down. So the risk is high. But for me, I bought according to my rules before. It's 2 months or 3 months before, 4 months before. Okay? I don't buy because there is earning news. No. But since the earning news is coming, I stay. It can happen what it happened. Okay? I can sell before, but most of the time I stay. Vivi Bubble Tea, which industry and stocks are you following now? Oh, man. You are the cleverest person I have ever seen. Which industry, which stocks are you following now? That's good. And you think that I'm going to give you my stocks and my industries I'm following. Vivi Bubble Tea, you should follow me on Golden Subscription, or you should take my training in order to know some of what I do. I don't give information of my personal stocks or industries to everybody, to nobody. But my subscribers, I show them where the stocks are, where the industries are, and they take a decision. Because there are a lot. Okay? And as I told you, I don't give in YouTube, just at random like this, I give personal information. I don't. He's right. Look at this. Is good breakout with good news. Wiseman is following the industry that meets his criteria to buy. Yes, Wiseman, everything is in my training. And the Golden Subscription, I explain. When I show you industries or I show you stocks or whatever I do, I show you why I do this, why, according to our rules that we are following. Because we are following rules, where I'm not just giving you changing my mind at any time. No, if I change my mind, I should give you a reason. Because we are following criteria. That's why it is called a training. It has rules that are specific rules you should see in the chart. It's not just a game that you buy wherever you want. It's just because someone in the CNBC say buy some stock, I just go and buy blindly without knowing anything. No, this is not what I am doing. Okay? That's high. I received a notification which said you are starting at 10. I thought you changed again according to the notification. Can you change it? It confused me. Sorry, I'm sorry. But listen. Listen, I will check right now. Let me see both of them, because Uh, at 10. I have no idea why it says at 10. Um, but I say always at 8. I didn't change it. Maybe you have an old, I don't know, maybe you have an old one. Because the one that I give, it says, uh, 20. 20 Eastern Time. 20, it's not 22. 20 is 8 o'clock. So I am not, I don't know how this comes to. If I put it 22, it means it is 10 o'clock. Okay? So I don't know how this will be at 10. Maybe there is something written at 10 always. I don't know. Sorry for that. Neil Bassain. Hi Djellala. I am new here, but I had taken your training in the past, considering to join your silver subscription. Thank you very much, Neil Bassain. We have changed something new. We put a portfolio where I show you how I trade stocks, $100,000, and I have an investing portfolio also, and it's something new in my training. You can go there and check. Uber forever. Are you pumping Tesla? People are dumping it, not pumping it. They are pumping. I don't listen. I don't know why people they go to big stocks. If you have $10,000, why you go to a stock that it is 350 or 250? It's too big for you. Are you going to buy 10 stocks, 10 shares or 5 shares? This will never help you. Uber said, does Tesla buy now? I have no idea. I don't give recommendations on stocks. I told you before, Uber. Uber, you should take my training and then you understand what to buy. If you don't understand and you ask me this, you say, Karim, does Tesla is a buy now? You send me an email, I make you a video and I put it in subscription. Because at that time, you are following me and I will show you how I trade in the portfolio and the other stuff, and you follow me. If you like it, you stay. If you don't like it, you cancel and you go elsewhere. That's it. Does you say I bought the Usul lesson? Yes, this is stock. I stayed 5 months, 2 weeks, and each week I make a live video and I show how things work, when I change my stop loss, where I put my exit point until I exit. And when I exit, it's many months ago. I don't know even this Usul, what happened to it. Let me see Usul, because it's like when I do the training at that time, I have no idea what is this stock is doing right now. Oh, it is 8 o'clock. It is $8. Oh man. I think, guys, I think I was here. I was in this trend. And then I think I sold it in this line. All this I was here, and then I sold it. Now, when I sold it, it collapsed. Then it goes up again, and then it collapsed. It means when I sold it, in general, I am right when I sold it. And I was right to have the trend. So, as you can see, if you go to my training, you will see that I bought it on the right time and I sold it on the right time. This is how I trade. All this stuff here I am not in. And I didn't short it because I didn't see this stock anymore, because it doesn't go into my radar. It's going down, so I forget about it because I don't like stocks that go down. So you see, it's a very, very old thing. Thank you very much for remembering me or reminding me about this stock. It's very, very, very old stock. That's why I told you, it depends where you are when you buy and when you sell. A stock, sometimes it has a good trend. If you are not in, and when it goes down, you want to be in because of the past, this is a bad idea. Uber, if the stock gap up more than 5%, do you just ignore it? I will not give you information about how I trade. Uber, stop asking about my training. I don't give you this information. First, I don't use percentage. I don't use percentage in my training or my trading. I have never used training. For example, I buy because of 5% or I sell because of 10%. I don't rely on percentage. I rely on some other techniques. Uber said free stock trader was working in Safari, but now you have to download and pay subscription. No. Free stock charts. I don't know about, yes, free stock charts. It's still working on Internet Explorer, and this is, I will give you right now. Try this, please. Try this. If it goes, I don't know if it goes. Oh no! Listen. I don't know why the chart, it doesn't let any other stock, any other. No, listen. I don't know about Safari. The company, they told me Internet Explorer only. I don't use it in Safari. I use it before in Chrome. I use it in Chrome and it stops because it is old technology. And it stops from Firefox. And the only thing that it works on is Internet Explorer. So I will give you right now the link. Please write it. Okay. Please, guys, I will put it here. So it's freestockcharts.com/platform/v1. You put this and you download into Internet Explorer. It will be working. Okay? So I have no idea about Safari or about other things. What I know is it is still working in my Internet Explorer. freestockcharts.com/platform/v1 in Internet Explorer. It will ask you to download the plugin and that's it. So please, all of you guys who don't have this, you should write it. I can put it in the video also. Okay? I can put it in the video. Under the free chart training, I can put it there, and you can just, guys, you can just get it. Oh, okay. So please just try this, because we have only 8 minutes and we stop this live session. So please, those guys who don't have the chart, because you should have chart for many months ago if you are following me, because it's a very good chart. Okay, let's go to something else. We have 8 minutes, guys. Asia's, which free website gives a stock price in real time? You should see, for example, Nasdaq. Nasdaq is the exchange. It can give you a good price, but the broker is better, because the broker is giving you direct information with the bid and ask. Maybe you don't know what is it. If you are, since you don't have real price, it means you don't have a broker. You can, Ajas, you can open a broker, and you see the stocks without paying anything, without putting any money. There are some brokers that I accept. Uber said most of traders now have Max. Microsoft is garbage. Microsoft is garbage company. Uber, Microsoft is one of the biggest in the world. If you are thinking it's garbage, it's your opinion. I don't care. Does say won't work on my old browser. Did good on new one? I don't know. I don't know. I just download Internet Explorer 2 years ago, 3 years ago, because I don't use it except when the chart doesn't work in Chrome. When I go searching, they ask me to download Internet Explorer, because I don't use Internet Explorer in my Windows. I use only Chrome. Neil Bassin, we always try to buy the 50-week high, but do you advise to buy some stocks from the beginning of uptrend, which might not? Listen, Neil Bassin, you should, if you do, you should go through all my training. You have a lot of ways to buy, and there are other criteria that you should see. So when you go subscribe, please, you will find hundreds of videos speaking about all the ways to buy a stock. In order to buy from the bottom, you should have stocks. You should follow them through the index, and you should see the stocks, and you should see what is good for you, because there are a lot of techniques. It needs a lot of work. Okay? And you have not been with us for a long time. That's why it's from 26 December we have buying stocks, 2018. I always say this date, because for me, after that 1 week or two, I bought all my stocks on that time, on the beginning of the trend. What's about Jimia? No, I don't know what's this Jimia. I don't know. I love Djellala. Which kind of trend are we now? We are in a big trend from 26 December 2018. when the trend is coming to an end? No one knows. Now we are 4 months in this trend. It can go to 6 months, 7 months, 1 year, 1 year and a half. No one knows. Yes, the trend is up. It's a long time. Okay? So, oh, you are asking about this stock, Jumia? Yes. See, Jumia Technologies, it's a new IPO, I guess. This is the first day. Oh, yeah, we are weekly. No, I'm sorry. I should put it daily. Yes. You see this stock. The IPO on the 12th April, Friday. So from Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Thursday. Yes, Friday there is no. Yes. So it's 2 weeks. Jumia Technologies, as you can see, it's a new IPO. It can go up, it can go down. So you should just follow. If you bought it, you should just follow. Now, for me, I have techniques where to buy, where to sell. So now, I love what Djellala said. 2017 trend was big one. Is 2000 is going to be? Who knows? No one knows. Now, when you say it is big in 2017, have you been there? Now, for this, you should buy to know. If you don't risk your money, you can't get money. This is the stock market. Stock market, it is not theory. It is practice with theory. If you like something, you buy it. If you make a lot of money, it's because you buy on time. If you do a mistake, it means you are wrong. You sell and you buy another one. This is how we trade. I love Djellala. Did you have some money in the SPY? No, I don't buy. Usually, most of the time, I don't buy ETFs. I buy stocks. Yes, I use Unijo. You say, I doubt teacher has money. Yes, I don't. Most of the time, I like stocks. Because ETFs, it is good if you buy it. It is like a stock. But I just prefer to buy a stock. Okay? I don't like to buy, because if you want to buy ETF is following an index. It means you are following an index and you get what the index is getting. It means you are investing. Most of the time you are investing in these ETFs. Some people, they do. I love Djellala said, what's 3 industries that you love? I love the industry that gives you money. Before, I'm telling you something you should understand. Because a lot of things, a lot of time, it's about the bull in one sector. I'm telling you the truth. There are sometimes a big sector has a big bull. Like in 2010, 2011, we have gold, silver. I was there making a lot of money because almost all the gold companies, silver companies, they go so good, I make money. In April 2011, they collapse. I don't buy gold and silver after 11. After 2011, most of the time I didn't buy gold and silver because they were going down. Sometimes it is the drug companies. Sometimes it is the energy companies when they are in bull. All oil and gas companies, they were doing so good. But when they go into a downtrend, I forget about them. I didn't buy them anymore. So, if you are asking me about industries, these change each year. So I am not with a loser. If I see a loser, I forgot about it and I go to the next one. Okay? And this is very easy to know. You just go to the sectors, then you go to the industries, you will see what is good, what is bad. This is training level 3. Just you do it manually. You can do it by search, but you will never know which sector, which industry is big until you go do it manually. Okay? What happened in 2008? Technology stocks? No, all collapsed, not technology. The whole market collapsed. I love Djellala. Is Lyft considered a leader? What did you do, Djellala? What's this? Lyft is losing a lot of money. And you are telling me it's a leader? Where it is a leader? A leader is a stock that it is outperforming its industry. Lyft is going down. It lost. Oh man, you don't see Lyft where it goes? Let's see where is Lyft now. Man, look. Lyft was $88.60. Now it is $57. You see that? It lost around $31. It lost a lot. I don't know how do you see it as a leader. A leader, it should be doing like this. It should be going to 102. It's going up, not going down. It should be going up, not going down. Going down should be a bad stock right now. But in the future, we don't know. Okay? I love Djellala said, why did you say is good one to invest? Who said it to you that it is good one to invest? I say it when? I told you if the stock continues to go up, making an uptrend, it could be. But I told you that no one knows the company until we see the money. And I told you investing is impossible in the first months. Sometimes even to 4 or 5 years, until we see this company earnings. This is what the investors are looking for, to see if Lyft is having or has earnings. But they don't announce yet. They just begin in the stock market. You don't know even if this company is making money. They say we make money. But right now, it will have the earning news. After the earning news for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 1 year, until the people see if this company is good or no. So I have never said go and invest. And I will never say to you, even if it is good or bad, I will never tell you. Why should I tell you? I don't give advice or recommendations. Understand that. I love Djellala said, so do you have Facebook, Apple are best leaders in the market? No, they are not. They are not the best leaders. There are others. Each industry you can find the leaders. The leader is just in industry, the best in the industry are called leaders. Okay? So you should go to that industry, check all the stocks, and then decide. You can just decide like this from your mind. And for me, I don't give stocks to people to buy. I train people to find the stocks as I find them. Okay? I just genuinely say, why bull goes to the entire industry or sector instead of one stock? No, listen. Don't be mistaken in this bull. Bull, what does it mean? It means the whole market is going in the whole market. Most of the time, most of the sectors are going up. But a stock, it could be one or two or some who are interested in one company and they make it big. This is not a bull. This is just the trend. So Uber is going to be like Lyft. I don't know. It's in the future. How do you know? You don't see the stock. How can you know it's good or bad? Maybe it is. It will be better than Lyft. Maybe. Does any earning news always create gap down? No. Some stocks, they don't respond to earning. Okay? So, gap up or gap down, it is the traders who react. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Sometimes they don't react. They don't buy. They are interested in other stocks. They don't care. So, it is the people who come to the stock. It's not the stock who come by itself and go up or gap down. It's the interest. Okay? I love Djellala said, I like the way when you show Apple. This is the way I like trading. Now, sometimes I show Apple or Facebook or Twitter or other stocks because I follow them a long time ago. But I have other stocks always. I always trade. Sometimes I exit the trade. So you said, I think gaps is more opportunities, so you don't play the gaps. No. It means if you buy before, it's pure gambling. For example, let's say Monday is the earning news. If you buy today, like Friday, this is purely gambling. It might go up, it might go down. But for me, I don't buy because there is earning news. I buy because I follow the stock for many months. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, or 6 months. And then if there is earnings, I stay. Because I like risk. Gap up or gap down, it doesn't mean nothing for me. If it is a gap up, I will make more money. If it is a gap down, I lose some profits. That's it. So, but I don't buy because there is earning. Because each day there is an earning of a given stock. So, I love Djellala said, if you are trading for short period is gambling. No. I follow the trend. I don't follow short period or long period. I follow the trend. I have just showed you, Osur, how I bought it. I bought it because of the trend. I sold it because of the trend. I don't know how long the trend will be. It could be 1 month. It could be 5 months. It could be 8 months. No one knows. So don't try to stop me for one thing. You say you like short or you like long. I don't. I like the trend wherever it goes. It goes up, it goes down. I like the trend as it is. See, what does it mean? Higher high, higher low, low high, higher low. A trend is a stock is going up through time. That's it. A stock is going up through time. This is called a trend. It could be few days, few weeks, few months. That is a trend. It's going up. That's it. If it is go down, it's called downtrend. So higher high, higher low, low high, I don't understand what you are saying. Because maybe you are speaking about corrections that happen, yes. But it's not like that we do. So, listen, love Djellala. I'll show you. $20. You buy here. $20. $38. How do you call this? We call it uptrend. Because the price is going from 20, it goes to 38 through the time. Now this time we don't know. We don't know how long it will be. Let's say it is 6 months. And then it collapses. Now it is 11. So this is called a downtrend. A downtrend, uptrend. That's it. So for me, I am following stocks like this in an uptrend. Anything that goes up, I follow it. If it goes down, I don't care. I sell and I exit here, I sell. So that's how I work. I love Djellala said, what's your conclusion about Tesla is in terms of price? It's going down. I don't care. If something is going down, I let it go more. I don't care. Why should I care about something is losing money? Why you should care? Are you going to buy where big guys are selling? Do you want to be crushed? The stock was 335. Now it is 200, I don't know, 25 or so. Do you want to go and buy and then get crushed with the big guys? It's your problem. Okay? So, and while you look at Tesla, if you have 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, you should not look at Tesla. Tesla is a big stock. A big stock, it means in order to buy 500 shares or 100 or 500 shares, you should have money. At least 200,000, 300,000 to buy Tesla in order to make money. But if you have 10,000 or you have 5,000 and you are going to Tesla, why you are going like that? It means it is just you are wasting your time. Aish said you are the best teacher on YouTube. Thank you very much. I'm trying just to help and give as much as I can. Wiseman said, Kareem, some people like too much risk if they have money. You, listen. You have $1,000. You go to a stock that it is $300, $335. Or you go to Amazon. You go to Google. It's a big stock. You don't have money even to buy few shares. Why you go there? It is just you waste your time. Okay? Wasting your time. That's it. I love Djellala said, because you show it in your screen. No, I didn't show Tesla. It is some people who are asking always about Tesla. I don't watch the news because you guys, anyone who is watching a lot of news about Tesla, about cars, electric cars, it goes up, it goes down, he is sick, this CEO is sick, this CEO is, I don't know, because CNN, CNBC, they give a lot of news about this because the people, they like to watch news. For me, I don't. I don't care about Tesla, and I have never bought Tesla. Never in my life. So, it doesn't mean when I show you something, it means that you should buy it. Because you guys, some people have money, some people they don't have money. Okay? So it depends. Neil Bassain, you said you missed my question. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. I didn't finish. I love Djellala. That's why I didn't go to your thing. Oh, yes. I missed it. Do you buy and sell during correction in the uptrend? Yes, it depends. When I put an exit point, when there is a trend, when there is a correction, I put an exit point. If I reach it, I exit. If I don't, I stay. It means when the stock is going up, I follow it and see where it goes. So I have techniques to use. Elon Musk has bad news, didn't he? And who cares about this Elon Musk? Who cares? Is it you who have $100 billion and the news hit him? He has 100, I don't know how much he has in this company, but he is the CEO. He has maybe $100 billion. Who cares about him? Why you care about he has bad news? If he lived 1,000 years, he lived very well. He is wealthy. He has money. So, bad news or good news, it's for the guys who are in stock market, not for him. Wiseman was referring to a person asking about stocks that are going down, then asking you if they should buy. Yes, I know. I told him that for me, I don't buy stocks that are going down. I don't. And I don't give recommendations. How can the stocks are going down and I ask you to buy? How? What if the stock continue to go down? You lose all your money. Daz said no. Who cares? Yes, who cares? Wiseman and the stock is in trouble. Yes, who cares? These guys have company. Let's say they make $30 billion this year. He got $1 billion from his company as salary, as whatever. Who cares about the stock going up and going down? Who cares? Because the people, they don't understand that the stock, it is you. He has profits from the company itself, not from the stock. Do you understand? Do you understand that there is a difference between the salary of the CEO and the stock itself, the price? So the CEO gets his money from the company itself, from the earnings, from the profits that the company has made, not from the stock. And you are thinking about the stock. Because you bought stocks, you sell stocks, it affects you, but it doesn't be affected by stock thing. I love Djellala. All the stock market is pure transfer of wealth and that's it. Yes, but every business is like this. Transfer of wealth is in every business, not in just the stock market. Okay? A company is selling things. You give him money and you buy the thing. So the company, you transfer money to her. And these guys who own the company make profit. And then they put it in their pockets. And you lose money. That's it. So you transfer money. So everything is a transfer of money. Wherever you go, you should spend money. The only thing that you make money is you have business or you have a job. You can make money. Okay? You have a business, you have a job, you have an income from something, you make money. But everything else, you pay. Always you pay. You pay. You pay bills, you pay rent, you pay mortgage, you pay for your car, you pay for everything. Food, clothes, vacations, everything. Transfer of money from impatient to patient, maybe. Okay, guys, we have gone 23 minutes after 2 hours. I do always 2 hours, so I should finish. So thank you very much for being here. And as always, I always make videos. Please watch videos. I love Djellala said, I love your YouTube channel. Watch all videos, even my sleep. Thank you very much. I love Djellala. Thank you, Ajaz Junior. Thank you, everybody else. If you need me, if you have question, please, as usual, send me an email. This is the best thing you can do, is send me an email, because you can get an answer very quick. If you put a comment here on YouTube, you can wait for some days until I see the comment. Okay, so it's better, you guys, is you send me an email is better. And always in my subscription, golden subscription or silver subscription, I have my portfolio. I showed you how I search for stocks, how I buy stocks, where I put my stop loss, how is my investing portfolio, other lessons, search, and the other stuff. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, and see you next week.